I just want to make a quick response video to Dean Phillips, who was on the Laura Coates Live show on CNN a few days ago. And in this interview, he constantly complained about Democrats and said how embarrassed he was the way Democrats acted on this Doge subcommittee chaired by Marjorie Taylor Greene, which is a joke in of itself. Then he talked about how the American people want this and want that. The American people want whatever the loudest voice is, whoever's the best messenger. That's what the American people want. So this idea that Democrats should bow down and work with Elon Musk and Donald Trump is a myth. And Dean Phillips, you think he would be smart enough and is smart enough to know that these people aren't serious. You would think that Dean Phillips would know that these people, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, they have ulterior motives for what they're doing. What they're trying to do is to get in every department and spread lies, misinformation, tear down these departments that agencies, many of which were investigating Elon Musk, which there's a blatant conflict of interest. So, Dean Phillips, you need to be embarrassed of that. Don't be embarrassed of Democrats actually in the fight trying to make things better, trying to get eyeballs and attention from this Donald Trump TV show that he's running. You have to compete. You cannot disarm. You cannot have all this civility when this civility has gotten us nothing over the last 4 years. You have to fight. We're in a moment where you need to fight. We're in a moment where you don't give an inch. And by you criticizing Democrats who are decent people, these aren't not like crazy Democrats or corrupt Democrats like Eric Adams or a former senator from New Jersey, Bob Menendez. These are good people working to fight against this authoritarian takeover of our government. And only thing people like Dean Phillips are doing are giving these right-wing accounts like Libs of TikTok and other right-wing accounts clips to use against Democrats. So, Dean Phillips, you will never, in my opinion, be elected to any major office as a Democrat because you suffer from what's too many so-called progressives, and in your case, maybe a conservative or right-wing Democrat or a more moderate, quote-unquote, Democrat face. It's this false equivalency. This false equivalency bullshit has got to stop. It does nothing to help the Democratic Party. It does nothing to help the people in America. It doesn't help the people around the world. It's just a destructive virus that seems to be permeating throughout American culture. And this is how Donald Trump has become president once again, the second coming of Trump, because people have normalized his behavior. Instead of being ashamed of the Democrats, be ashamed of Donald Trump. Be ashamed of his behavior. Be ashamed of him debasing the office of the presidency of the United States. So, Dean Phillips, I mean, if you're going to be a Democrat, stop with this Democrat shaming, because what you're saying isn't even helpful. In my opinion, it's not even based in reality. It's based in times past. People in today's age do not want civility. They do not want decorum, because if they did, Donald Trump would have never gotten elected. So you're either living in the past, or you are on the slippery slope that Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. were on in the past that has led them into the MAGA cult, or you are trying to angle for a future in the Democratic Party, which I don't think will come with you in it, leading it in any significant way, but it's just not helpful.